Hello viewers, this is Say-La-Vee. We're back with another episode here of All the Mods 6 on our Let's Play series. This is episode 10, and boy, have I been busy here in the world. Like I said last episode, I've been doing some university, some college, whatever you want to call it, and during my homework, I have been doing some lovely little things around the base. I try not to get too far. I didn't want to progress too much and not include you guys for it. So looking here, I've built a basement. I picked up the quarry. Let's go over here. I have moved the auto crafting. Down here, I have built a basement. I've made it nice and pretty. We've got a storage bus for our system here, prioritied at 5,000. So all of our cobblestone and dirt and deep slate are going down in here. And then these are all upgraded with some sort of storage upgrade and a void upgrade, just to make sure the dirt is quite a bit higher. So we've got 384 possible stacks in that before it'll start voiding out. I've also done the same thing for all of our ingots over here. These are all upgraded with gold. And I've got the same thing for our essence. I have created 2 more interfaces. I increased our pattern sizes, so we've got spruce planks, sticks, chests, and torches. I kept these for the water wheels. I just moved them down to this one. And then over here I've got prudentium and tertium essence. So that is those. I have prettied up our platform over here some. Changed out the material, or I made it a little bit wider. Added a little centerpiece. If you see over here, I decided to start getting into tinkers. I did not actually build tools yet because I realized that this refined obsidian pickaxe that we're working with here is still just a refined obsidian pickaxe. It's not actually like a tool that we can modify. And I was doing a bunch of digging into Silent Gear's possibilities, and I feel like I'm a little limited. I don't really know the mod, and I don't know all of the resources and materials. So I just decided that I would go ahead. We've got a mighty smelting book. We have a puny smelting book. And then, of course, we have the tome that can be the materials in you. So in this book, we have all of the tier 1 materials. This one shows us all of the tier 2 materials. This one shows us all of the tier 3 materials, as well as the broad tools. So the broad axe to cut down whole trees, everything like that. So I decided to go ahead and progress a little bit so we can start making some better tools together. I lowered the dirt, or the podzol, I guess, down into the ground here for these trees. Moved our that's a crafting station. Yep. Up here, I have increased. Well, I was hoping to increase our inferium production. So I was going to upgrade the seeds, but didn't. I decided not to do that. Instead, I just have some tertium soil, and then 4 inferium growth accelerators underneath each one of these. So they grow slightly faster, and they each produce 2 at a time, which is nice. I moved our botany pots up here, just for now. I'm probably going to put them back down there, because walking past these is actually when I collect them the most. I'm not going to use the ladder. I'm just going to jump. What else have we done? I've constantly collected those resources there. I've definitely gotten quite a bit. So we covered the basement. We covered the platform. Inferium growth. Oh, yeah, I donated 95 levels to the quest. So if we open up our quest book here and go to achievements, we're at 100 out of 500. And then we're back up to 56 levels. We built a quarry over in the desert, as well as a cactus farm. So we have lots of cactus growing. I just was farming that while I was waiting for this quarry to finish. I left the frame, because why not? Figured we could either destroy it together or whatnot. But we dug a quarry down there to the bottom of the world. Wanted to try and get some more resources. This ended up giving us a little bit more gold and redstone than I was expecting it to, but it was also close enough to the desert to where it was a lot easier to hunt Enderman. So we have quite a few Ender Pearls now. We're going to try and sneak into the nether here so that werewolf doesn't see us. But I have boxed in the nether finally, so we don't need to worry about getting attacked the second we walk in this place. There are still lots of scary things outside though. So let's head back here. Let's check out the Twilight real quick. In the Twilight, I've prettied it up some. I added some path blocks. I was going to start kind of like using the hammer and just mining large portions out at a time to get resources. And then I thought, you know what, let's just chunk load some of this and then move the quarry in here because it finished. So we have done, this one is currently still in its little process. It's almost done, but we have done 1, 2, 3 quarries, and I also have blocked out another location here for a total of 5 in this little area. And then I was going to say that we could go to the mining dimension. And then if I want to do the whole hammer thing, that's why I was waiting for Tinker's tools. And then we can actually see where some loot is, some resources. So let's grab everything but the cobblestone for now. Bring it all back with us. So that's everything I've done here in the Twilight. We're getting shot at. I have continuously pumped resources through the furnace. I've still been just collecting everything from our phytogenic. I've been working on some coal coke. Just regular resource gathering things. I've tried not to do too much, like I said. We did the storage bus and the cactus farm. I made some acceleration cards for this machine here. Because I was making those interfaces, it was going far too slow. So this is 3 times as fast, and it is significantly better than what I was working with before. We also have some leftover cards here in the machine. Yeah, so we've got 2 basic and 3 advanced because they were required for this quest here. So basic card, advanced card, and then this is 33% done because we still need to make those 2. Showed you those, showed you about the quarry. I cleaned off the walls, and I moved the crafting, and I did the tinkers. So we'll just flash through those real quick. So what I mean by I cleaned off the walls is over here in this. This was a big part of the resource gathering I did. I dug a little spiral down and then just collected all of the resources there. And then I realized that that connected to where I was doing some vein mining before to try and get some resources. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I have been itching to play some more, but did not want to jump too far into it without, or I didn't want to do anything else without recording. So here we are on episode 10. What I would like to look at first is the teleportation pad is actually a lot easier than I remember it being. And we have pearl. We've got 13 pearls now. I did some hunting. So we're going to go ahead and create the teleportation pad. Where do we want to put this? We should probably put it near the other portals. I'm going to make this look a little better. And then also put the teleportation pad right there. I am unaware of how this works. I don't know if we shift on it or right click it or... Oh, we shift right click on it. Okay, so this is a super flat world and we are at Y75. We're going to create... Oh, we're going to... Nope, hit the right button. Portal. Yeah, make it purple. Or that is orange. My coloring is very good. So yeah, we can go to the mining dimension now. That is wonderful. In achievements, that's 4 dimensions down. And then I'm pretty sure I realized in this quest line here, yeah, this is how we get to Diggy Hole. We went to the mining ore filter. Oh, I guess we need to collect one of those trees, one of those saplings. And then we also need to go here. I don't know how to get to this dimension, the other. But I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. So, we have the mining dimension available to us. So that's really going to want me pushing for the quarry, the upgraded quarry, sooner than later here. We also need to go try and find some vibranium and some unobtainium. The unobtainium, I believe, is actually what we need to get, yeah, the new quarry. So, yep, that's wonderful. I'm happy that we finally have that. Next, I put it over here on the to-do board. We can clear this off. Put it over here on the to-do board. I would like to jump into the jetpacks so we can start getting flight. Starting at the wood. So it's 2 wood, a leather strip, a wood capacitor, and a wood thruster, and all these are the same throughout it. They all require the capacitors. Oh, I guess we can't make the gold one. Oh, we either make Electrum or Invar. What? Why would you do that? Electrum. Why would you make the Electrum one if you can just go right to the... Okay, well, I guess we're just going to cut that out then. Yeah, so these thrusters actually require quite a bit. Probably just going to need some more patterns. We can autocraft these, that's no problem. So each of them require basic coils, energy cells. Energy cells also require these basic coils. It's just going to be a bunch of iron and redstone, really, it looks like. But it's also going to require stone, obviously, which is no huge deal. Silver is not a big deal at all. And Invar we can make pretty easy. I actually think we have quite a bit of Invar. Oh, I've got some down here. Yeah, 26 of them. So we might actually be able to make one. If not, Invar is super easy to make. What is next? So I wanted to start working on... The problem with our resource collection right now is I want to get our applied energistics like really chugging along. And the thing that's locking us the most is Certus Quartz. So in order to get Certus Quartz, we can grow it. That's not a problem. But it is a problem at the same time because we need these seeds. These are tier 3 seeds. So we need quartz essence from the seeds. And the seeds require this infusion crafting, which isn't a big deal. I'm actually really excited to do this, but I did not get into it because I wanted to wait for you guys. So that's why we have 4 tertium down here. I'm going to end up making a little bit more because I actually was doing this so we could get coal seeds to go to tier 2 so we could start growing coal for our quarries. And then I was thinking about making another quarry. I don't remember what that took though. Solid fuel quarry. Yeah. We could do that. And then they would progress twice as fast, which wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I mean, we'll find out. But I wanted to start getting into that. So what do we need here? I already have the resources here. So we need stone, red carpet, gold. I think we can just... Oh, we need the red carpets. So we need sheep. So what should we do to get wool? Should we... Well, I guess we can collect this tree. Dude, thank you. We can harvest this tree for now. That's 3 pieces of wool. And then we need red dye. I don't think we have anything for red dye. Do we have any wool? No. Do we have any string? Yes. So we can make more wool if we need to. Let's make another piece of it, just so we have 4. I think we actually need 3 to make a carpet, right? Oh no, it's 2. Okay. So we can do 3 crafts of that, because we are going to need quite a few of these pedestals. Let's get 10. Hopefully that's enough. I am going to go around and try and find some red things to get some red dye, and I will bring you guys back once we are ready to craft this. Alright, so we are back here. I actually had a poppy in here for some reason, so I got 1 red dye, turned 8 wool into 8 red wool, and then made 12 carpets out of that. So we can make the infusion altar. We are going to need more than 4 of those, that's for sure. We need 4 more. So I guess I am going to go need to find more red wool. But for the time being, let's try and figure out where we want to put this. Do we want to increase our platform out here and just start building? Yeah, let's do it under that. Why not? So I'm going to start working on another platform, and I'm going to go find some more red dye, and I will be back. Alright, so we have returned. I went back to the dungeon. I couldn't find any roses around here, but I went back to the dungeon where we used to call home, this nice place, and I found some rose bushes right near the house, or right beside it. So I got a couple, I brought them back here, and then if you bone meal the top block, it actually spits out another rose bush, and then I just brought our upgrades from these 2 machines over here. I'm just letting this increase. This is the freest way that we can do it, I guess. It's going to eventually start consuming this phyto grow a lot more, but we are starting to get some output here. 5 at a time is not bad, but it did fill up this first slot first. So just gonna get some more of that. So let's take these out of here for now. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that. There we go. Put that back. We will give this guy his upgrade, and this guy his upgrade. We unfortunately cannot duplicate this and get more out of it by using the pulverizer. So we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way, craft it in our grid. Let's get some string here. Make as much wool as we can. Gonna need the... we can just do this. Never mind. Oh no. We need 8. Those aren't ready yet. Alright, so I'll have to find another way to get going on that. But I did build another platform over here. Figured we would build this together. So we place this guy here in the center, and then it actually shows us where these need to go. So let's just place these 3 or 4 for now. And there we go. So this is going to get powered by redstone. So we're going to have to put a lever in front of it. And then once we do that, that will be 4 pillars away from upgrading our seeds, which is very exciting. So we will kill that. And then I'm going to just go back to the hunt. I'm going to try and find some sheep and see if I can't get some wool off of them. So we're back here. I went to the old house and started running. Let's open up the map. The dungeon house is right here. So I just started going west and I found a village. So I figured I'd pop you guys and show you that. I am finding that there is a lot of bees. There's a lot of bees everywhere. Nothing else really spawns, unfortunately. And just as I started running away from that village, here we are. Here's a sheep. Oh, a bunch of them. Come here, sheep. I'm gonna farm you guys for a little while. I wonder... I don't really have a way to bring you home, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to stand here and farm them. Alright, Well, then I'll see you guys back at home once these decide to produce me some wool. No pearls, but we did get this. That's pearls. So I'm sitting here, I'm at 65 wool. You can see it down there on the bottom bar. I've been just chasing them the second they eat. I've gotten 4 total. Farming some mobs, defending myself from creepers and skeletons and the like. No pearls from him. I hear another one. Hey, there's another one. Once I kill this guy. Any pearls? None. Okay. Once I kill this guy, so I want to start getting into industrial foregoing. Why? Because we'll get the plastic, then eventually we can start getting into these mob imprisonment tools. And I can just bring these things home, and we can either duplicate them at home, or we can build a pen and let them farm a little closer to where I actually want to be. But right now, I am just running around. I'm probably going to get 2 stacks of wool, because I don't know when we'll need it again. And I don't know... Let's see... Cotton... Yeah... We can use cotton to make string. Where do we get those seeds? I'll have to figure out where to get those seeds from. We can actually probably... Yeah! Let's just make a market at home and then we can buy seeds. I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm going to, like I said, just keep doing this. Once I get 2 stacks, I'm going to run back home. I will get us that market. And we can see about just starting up a cotton farm. Kind of sharing the wheat or the carrot plot. But yep, just wanted to update y'all. Alright, so I have the wool. I got the 2 stacks. I just made some red wool out of it. Let's get some more carpets here. We need 4 more of these. So we can make the 4, and then we wanted to make the market. Boom. Quest completed. Oh, there's a quest for that? Hey, look at that, there was. We got an emerald even. Okay, so I don't know how the market works in this mod pack. I'm going to assume that we need to trade emeralds. That's probably why they gave us one. And that will start us on the quest. I love this thing. There we go. There's our little salesman. So perfect. So we do cotton. Where's my fingers? There we go. 1 emerald. Boom. So we got our cotton seed. So let's go down here. I think I'm going to uproot half of the carrot plot. That's what we'll do. And eventually this will grow. Hopefully we'll get more seeds out of it. And then we can start producing some string here at home, because I do run by and I do this quite often. And then one of the ways that I've been getting experience is with our axe here. That's how I harvest our sugar cane. But with the sprinkler, this should go quite quickly. So, now that we have the last 4 pedestals, what does it take? Let's make the... No, let's just do it. Let's just get right into the quartz. So, we need to get 4 Certus Quartz, 4 tertium. 4 of those. Then we need the tertium. There we go. And we need a seed, I believe. What goes in the center of that? Prosperity seed. Alright, let's go see if this works. Run on over here. And then once we start getting these Certus Quartz seeds, we can hopefully start progressing through applied energistics a little faster. So we need the seeds in the center. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think that's backwards, but I don't think it matters. We're about to find out. Switch that on. I don't think, yeah, you just need to power it once. And then boom, Certus Quartz seeds. So instead of growing this by hand, I actually want to go up here and get one of our botany pots. And then this is another reason why I want to start getting into Botania, so then we can actually get the hopper botany pots. This, and this, and this. Harvest these while I'm up here. It's only 12, but it's not a terrible haul. The problem is that it's at the top of the ladder. Now that we do have wool, though, we can probably make elevators. Let's try that. Elevator. Hey, look at that. So we can upgrade that in just a moment. Let me get these botany pots. Let's put them right there. Boom, boom, boom. Do that. Certus in the middle. Oh. Okay, so there's a minimum. So we do need tertium soil. I think that is... Scroll down to the bottom. Craft one of those. And then we do farmland. Tertium. Need a hoe. That will... Nice. Boom. Certus Quartz. Wow, a minute? Holy. You see up in the top there, a minute and 20 seconds left. So that's going to take a while. Maybe we should grow this over there. I don't think the watering can affects these. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, well, I mean, we've got Certus Quartz seeds nonetheless now. I don't want to put that in there. Let's go upgrade our elevators. And, what do we want to do next? Now that we've got that producing, we might need to make another seed here. I'm not sure. Oh, the mob farm. That is most certainly what we should do next. I'm going to... I'm going to assume that the... Oh, we need wood. It's actually just before I get too invested in making this pretty. Let's make sure that this does actually reach this far. I don't know if there's a distance limit. Gotta find out though. And that was right here. Hey, it does work. So we just shift and jump, shift and jump. Perfect. So let's go get 2 more planks here. We'll fix our little walkway. Do I actually... Yeah, no, we don't need to do it up here. Perfect. Alright, so that is upgraded. We no longer need to climb that ladder every time. We still need the ladder to get the trees completely, but it's definitely a lot better than having to climb the ladder up there. That will encourage me to go up there a lot more and collect that. What do we do now? Mob farm. So I was thinking of building another platform out here and building a simple kind of like skyblock style mob farm, just a little dark room, and hope that things will actually spawn in there. When it comes to the best way to make a mob farm in this pack, I don't know what's best. I don't know if we need to make like the old vanilla style where you do the big boxes and then kind of have the, in modded, because this is modded, you can just use conveyor belts to push them down the hole instead of water. But I think that's actually what we're going to have to do. I'll do some YouTube digging to make sure that that is the most effective way. So not having an exact answer at the moment, maybe we can put that on pause. But I want to, knowing that that takes different farmland completely to grow on, this is going to be a lot more interesting. But hey, that's 2 Certus Quartz essence. How much do we need? Need 8 to get 6 Certus Quartz. That's pretty good. Secondary chance 20%. That's not fantastic. That and that. Okay, so this is actually working, which is exciting. Come on, Certus Quartz, you can do it. Nice. Oh, that only gives 1. That kind of sucks. Yeah, so maybe this isn't going to be as effective as I thought. It's going to be a lot nicer than trying to find it underground, though. So maybe Tinker's Tools is just what we're going to have to do. And then just start mining. Because I think the best part about Tinker's Tools opposed to... Oh, I got a seed out of it. The best part of Tinker's Tools compared to Silent Gear Tools is that we can dual wield them. And then we can have an excavator in one hand and a hammer in the other. And then we can just dig and not worry about hitting gravel or dirt or anything. Now it'll be significantly nicer. Probably go back to doing all of our digging under the ocean hole. So then we can find some more aldemodium. Oh, I did have a hoe in here. It just didn't want to do it. Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's go like this. Take that farmland out of there. And now we've got 2 Certus growing. Cool. So this will slowly produce this Certus Quartz, which is nice. Okay. So it looks like, judging by the time on the recording, we're getting to the end of the episode. Unfortunately, we didn't get as much done as I wanted to today. But we did progress further. I showed you guys around everything that I did get. We got some seed crafting going there. So now that we've done that together, I might do some seed crafting behind the scenes and kind of get a plot of something going. Like the coal that I was talking about for our quarry. Speaking of, let's go check on that before we end the episode. This has completed. We can break this frame. And that is our final haul. I'm going to set up... You know what? We're not going to do this last quarry. I'm actually just going to bring this right to the mining dimension and get that set up there. So I'm going to do that real quick. But I will see you guys next time. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, don't feel bad about hitting the dislike button. If you want to leave some thoughts or opinions, the comment section is a wonderful place to do that. But either way, have a good morning or good day or evening or good afternoon, good night, whatever it is for you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.